we'll start. So yeah, just grab a comfortable seat. We'll start sitting down, and you can sit cross-legged or you can sit kneeling, whichever way is more comfortable. And we'll just reach up really high to the sky like you're holding a big beach ball over your head. And just pulling your shoulder blades down and back while at the same time reaching up to the sky. You're just kind of holding this position. Trying to get tension through your shoulders by pulling your shoulder blades down and back while at the same time reaching for the sky with your fingertips. Spreading your fingers apart. Alright, and then we'll take a reach to the right. And a nice big stretch through your left side as you reach to the right. And then back up to the middle. To the left, stretching through your right side. Nice job. And then back up to the middle. And then reaching forward. Coming back up to the middle. This time we're going to start with the right and then come through the middle, making a big circle. And then finishing off to the left. And we'll do 3 big circles. And then we'll go the other way, dipping to the left first and then coming forward. You don't need to lean back too much, always just finishing by being straight up and down. And trying to stretch to the side and forward more than stretching backwards. One more big stretch up to the middle. Okay, then go ahead and come forward, plant your hands on the ground. And we'll go ahead and take our right knee and bring it forward to your right elbow. And then twisting it off to the side, your knee stays bent. So we're kind of making this big circle, starting with knee to elbow, off to the right, kicking it back behind, swinging it back through again. Nice big circles with your hips. After you've done maybe between 3 and 5 circles, you can go ahead and plant that knee back down. And then we'll go ahead and do the other side, and I'll show you this other side view. So knee up to your elbow and then off to the side, to the back. And your knee stays bent the whole time. Alright, and then go ahead and plant your knees back down once you've done like 3 to 5 of those. And now we're going to take with your arms and just reach forward one arm. And then sweeping your arm all the way around, making a big circle. Reaching up forward, off to the side. Bending your elbow where it makes sense. So maybe you want to pull your elbow through. Maybe you want to leave your elbow straight and get more of that big reach behind through your shoulder. That's fine. But we'll do like 5 big circles with this arm. And then plant it down on the ground and switch to the other side. 5 big circles. Alright, and then for the next part, we're going to stay on your hands and knees, and we're going to take your shoulder blades down and back, pulling your shoulder blades together, letting your chest drop to the ground, and then you're going to press your chest away from the ground, rounding your shoulder blades into this like cat spine. So shoulder blades down and back. You can even think chin up. Do some cat-cow. Really stretching your shoulder blades when you're pushing the ground away. Pulling your shoulder blades together, allowing your chest to drop. Maybe like one more round of those. And then next you're gonna go ahead and drop your butt back onto your feet. And you're gonna keep one hand on the ground. And the other hand, you're gonna reach up to the sky. Make a big stretch through your chest. And then you're gonna try to fit this hand through this small little hole right here. And we'll do that again, like 5-ish times. Say again? Oh, yeah. Okay. And again, once you've done like 5-ish on that side, we'll switch to the other side for 5-ish. All right, and once you're finished with that, we'll just have a seat on your butt. And you're just gonna have like both feet kind of stretched out in front of you. Not so that it's uncomfortable. It's okay to bend your knees, it's okay to bring your legs kind of closer, whatever you need. And you're just gonna kind of like reach for your toes. And then as you come back, you're gonna like pull your feet into like a crisscross. And then you're gonna reach forward again. Stretch here. And then you'll kind of rock back, put your hands down again, and go into that straight leg again. And then reach for your toes. So we're kind of just like rocking back and forth, cross leg. And when your legs are crossed, you're going to reach to the middle. And when your legs are out to the side, you're going to reach for your toes. So a little bit of a different reach. And so as you kind of feeling it, you could maybe speed it up a little bit if it feels good. If the pace you're doing also feels good, you could keep it there, or maybe slow it down. And if you're really feeling crazy, you could try doing it with no hands. We'll do like 3 more. Okay, and we'll go ahead and rest a second. Okay, and so the next thing that we're going to do is work on a little bit of our back and shoulders. And so we're going to continue hanging out on the floor for a little bit. We're going to be laying on the ground on your stomach, and your hands are going to be kind of laced behind your head somewhere. Again, not putting pressure on your head or your neck, but they're just kind of hanging out back there. And you're going to lift your chest, and you're keeping your elbows wide up off the ground, and then place your head back down. Try to keep your feet together, and your feet stay on the ground as well. And just pushing in and lifting up, elbows staying wide. And why don't you go ahead and try to do like 10 of those on your own. right, so if you're not finished with your 10 yet, that's fine. You can just rest for a second. I'm just going to try to guess about timing now since it's harder to see everybody. But this time we're going to do it again, but we're going to keep our arms out to the side. So your arms stay out wide, and we'll do another 10 lifts. And so just trying to get as high as you can, keeping your feet on the ground, feet together. 10 lifts, arms out wide. Nice. Oh, hi. So the next time we'll take, we're going to have both hands and both feet are going to come up. So it'll look like this. And so we'll try to do 10 like that. And it's okay if it's like this. It could be really small movement. I'm trying to exaggerate it so you can really see, but it's okay if your hands are kind of barely coming up, and if your feet are just a little bit, that's fine too. So arms and legs 10 times. Try to keep your legs together. Nice work, nice job. And so rest a moment, and then I bet you see where this is going. Next time, we're gonna have right arm, left leg, while the other arm and the other leg stay down. So your right arm and your left leg rise, while your right leg and your left arm stay down. And then you switch. Yes, or you could alternate. So I could go like this side, kind of repeat this side 10 times, or I could kind of alternate which every other. But so yeah, 10 per side, either 10 then 10 or alternating. And this is really also kind of about trying to connect your brain and your body. So trying to figure out like, okay, which arm is moving? It's okay for it to be slow as you're trying to coordinate what's happening like a puppet. They're kind of like the dead bugs, but the opposite. These are the living bugs. So good, nice job. All right, we're gonna come back to the ground again, and this time we're gonna go just with our legs. So just your legs are gonna lift up off the floor. Your hands stay down, and we'll do 10 lifts with your legs. And try to keep your legs together too. That's an extra challenge, squeezing those legs together. All right, and we're gonna go back to the alternating ones. So alternating opposite arm and leg 20 times. No, just the same as last time. So 20 total. 10 each, yep. Good question. Also, I'll usually try to be really specific, but most of the time, like if I say 20 lunges, I mean like 20 total lunges, or 20 step-ups, 20 total step-ups, like. But again, I'll try to be very specific. Usually I mean the lesser number, whatever would be less. Nice job. These are tough. We'll take a short break, and the next round we're going to go back to just our arms. So just your arms 10 times. Okay, yeah. I know, you're kind of pushing right on your bladder while we do this. Yeah, 10 times. And then we're going to do one last round of the alternating swimmy guys. And we'll do the exact same amount of reps as last time, 20, 10 per side. All right, and then once you've finished with that, rest a second, and then take your time. We'll go ahead and stand up. Oh, my shoe came untied while we were doing that. Make sure your shoes are tied so that you don't trip. Safety first. All right. Looks like we made it to standing. So what we're going to do next is just a little bit of hip hinging. So your knees are going to be slightly bent, but most of the action for this part is going to come through bending your hips and leaning forward at your hips. So we'll start with just both feet on the ground, hands on your hips. So really emphasizing this is where the movement's happening. Shoulder blades stay down and back, so your back stays really flat, and you're just going to dip forward, kind of raising your hips high. Again, knees stay pretty straight, and then coming back up again. And so just taking like 3 seconds to hinge forward, and then 3 seconds to come back up. And let's do 10 reps like that, really trying to isolate this hip hinging movement. And when you stand up, there's no need to lean back, just stay straight standing, rib cage in line with your pelvis. Hips come up high as you hinge forward, and then come back up. So do like 10 of those. Yeah, perfect. And everyone's hip hinge is going to be at a different depth, and that's totally fine. Just whatever depth you're going to is great. All right, now we're going to take one foot, let's say our right foot, and step back so that it's almost like a lunge step. And you're going to stay on your right toe. And most of your weight is going to be on over your left foot, this forward foot. And we're going to do that same movement, hinging forward at your hips and then coming back up. Really emphasizing your shoulders staying square, your hips staying square. Everything should face straight forward. And then coming back up. And we'll do 10 reps like this. Nice soft bend in your knees, but most of the action again is all happening at your hips. Kind of like sticking your butt out, your hips come high as you're leaning forward over that front foot. And we're going to do 10 and then switch legs. And you should really be feeling this like in the back of your leg, in like your hamstring and your glute. And really avoiding that urge to tip towards that front leg, keeping your shoulders and your hips straight square. Yeah, really nice. And again, the depth of your hinge really doesn't matter as long as you're keeping your shoulder blades down and back, nice flat back, hinging at the hips. All of that stuff is more important than the depth of your hinge. Okay, and we'll do one more round once you're done with that. So shake it out, yeah. Grab a sip, take a little short break. And then the next round is going to be on one foot. So go ahead and plant that one foot, and then let's say it's our left foot like we started on last time. And so then rather than taking your right foot and placing it behind it being on your toe, just go ahead and take that right foot and hover it over the ground. And again, hinging at the hips. What this leg does is probably going to be like kick back in order to counterbalance, but it really doesn't matter. And again, it doesn't matter the depth of your hinge. And if you're losing your balance, find it again. Get balanced on that foot. Hinge. Raising your hips forward, dipping your chest. Raising your hips high and dipping your chest forward. Keeping your back flat again is way more important. Even if we're only hinging a few inches, that's great. And we're just going to do 10 attempts per side. So even the ones that feel like they're not working are actually totally working and helping. So they count. Every single attempt counts. And then we'll do 10 on the other side. And again, every rep is a good rep, no matter what it looks like. All just working on that stability and balance in that standing leg. It's okay. Remember, it doesn't matter exactly. Some on each side is good. And yeah, probably about time to switch if you haven't yet. Yeah. If you have a wall or something nearby, it's totally cool to get some help. Okay. Okay, also it's okay if we can't see you too. It's okay to disappear for a little bit. And again, all the reps are good reps, even if we're losing our balance a little bit or not able to go as deep because we don't have the help of something. That was really, and so wherever you're at with those last ones, we're going to go ahead and take a little break, shake it off, take a few steps with both your legs, remember what they feel like. And we're going to start all over again at the top. And so we're going to have both legs planted and just 10 of those, hip hinge both legs. So it's like, okay, yeah, this is what the hip hinge feels like now that I got both legs just standing straight on. Go ahead and 10 of those when you're ready. Really nice, and then just really try not to forget shoulder blades down and back, keeping that back flat in the upper half. And then the staggered stance is next, so you can go ahead and take that foot and put it back behind you, as if you're stepping back into a reverse lunge, but you're going to just keep a soft bend in your knees, toe stays up on the back, and just hips high, chest forward. And we'll do 10 like this. And shoulders staying square. Lots of stuff to think about while we're doing these. And once you've done 10, you can switch to that other side. And yeah, some is good. You may start to feel one side is a little bit more tired than the other. That's everybody's imbalanced in some ways, so you'll definitely find that happening. Which is why it's important to do these one leg stuff to try to balance everything out. Yeah, that's another reason why it's nice to have, like, or sometimes I'll have you put your hands on your head just to give you the extra arm fatigue. All right, and then when you're ready, we'll try 10 more of the one side, and we'll just go 10-ish, and you can switch when I switch. So if we don't quite get to 10, it's fine. Yep, yeah, one leg in the air. Nice work. And yeah, you can shake it out a little bit before you switch legs. once you feel like you've done enough of those, you can take a little break, finish up the set that you're working on. And then the last thing that we're going to do today is similar format to what we've done in the past, where we'll be like marching in place for like 30 seconds and then doing something else for 30 seconds. And we'll just kind of keep rotating through as you follow along. Is that an okay format? I feel like I keep doing that because for me it's fun, but I don't know if you all enjoy it. Thumbs up so far? Okay, cool. And I will switch it up at some point because I'll get bored, but... And also feel free to send me other thoughts if it's ever like, hey, you know, this is kind of getting boring. Then let me know. But so yeah, we'll just be kind of marching in place for 30 seconds, and any style of marching is totally fine. So if you want to go like super fast and be more like running, that's great. If you want to be like nice and slow, that's fine. If you want to mix it up by doing some like sideways, some forwards and backwards, that's totally cool too. Just remember that's kind of your chance to like reset and like you push your pace that way or slow it back down to catch your breath. And yeah, the other stuff will just be kind of some moves that will be easier to just follow along with when we get there. Now I got this new watch so that I could have a timer on me, but I got to remember how to start it. Okay. Are we ready? We're just going to start with walking in place for 30 seconds. Ready, set, go. So we're just walking in place at any pace that you like. And try to engage your arms the whole time. Yeah, that's part of it too. So like swinging your arms with your legs. Elbows forward, elbows back. These first 30 seconds feels like the longest, but then it starts to kind of cruise by a little bit. All right, in the next 30 seconds, we're gonna keep marching, but you're gonna take your opposite elbow to your opposite knee. So we're kind of continuing with the marching, but elbow to knee, march. Three, 2, 1, back to your whatever style marching you're doing. Little circles around your mat. Ooh, maybe backward circles. Just keep those arms pumping. All right, 3, 2, 1. Next one, hands behind your head. Same elbow, same knee. Try to do like a side crunch. This one's totally like a puppet. Nice, yeah, perfect. Three, 2, 1, marching. Three, 2, 1. Okay, this time we're going to do a quarter squat and then a hop. Quarter squat, hop. Quarter squat, hop. Nice job. Quarter squat, hop. Yep, catch yourself lightly on your hops. 10 more seconds. Nice. Back to marching, back to marching. Good job.
Eating.
elbow to knee march. Yep, nice. Keep tension in your arms too, like you're pulling something, like a heavy chain or something. I don't know what you'd pull on from the sky, but. Yep, perfect. Good job, good job. And marching.
Eat it. You hungry?
Keep those arms engaged. All right, and hands behind your head, elbow to knee sideways. Maybe it doesn't all the way get there, but side standing crunch. Yeah, nice job, nice job. 10 more seconds of these. Really try to pull that elbow to that knee. And marching. Marching, marching, marching. Arms pumping. Marching, marching. Forward, backward. All right, 3, 2, 1. Quarter squat, hop. Quarter squat, hop. Nice. Catch yourself. And your arms can be doing whatever makes sense. Nice gentle landing on your squat. Hop. 3, 2, 1. March, 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 march. Arms pumping. Yes, nice. All right, 3, 2, 1. Elbow to knee in front, crisscross. Pulling something heavy from the sky. And marching, marching, marching. We're gonna go for 5 more minutes. I realized I didn't give you any sort of warning about how long we were gonna do this. You're just like, okay, let's go. Y'all put too much trust in me. I guess you could always just... Oh, it's because my battery's dying. Sorry. There we go. It's okay. We'll make it. All right, and now we're going to put hands behind your head, sideways, knee to elbow. Also, I actually plugged my charger in, but now I see it like sitting there next to my phone, like not plugged into my phone. Super helpful. Three, two, one, march. Over here to your phone charger and plug it in. Three, two, one. This is the quarter squat Let's hop. And remember, really catch yourself lightly. And just a little hop is fine. Nice work. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. March, march, march. Three, two, one. Crisscross, knee to elbow. Three, two, one, march. Nice job, nice job. We have 1.5 minutes left. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Hands behind your head. Sideways. Crunch. Knee to elbow. Feels like we're always trying to touch our knee or elbow today. It seems so far away. Really nice job. Three, two, one, march. This is the last minute. Like marching across the field over to check out the water. Yeah. Ready, set, quarter squat to hop. Remember, catch yourself lightly. Stay in control on the last set here. "15 more seconds. Really nice. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest! Yay! Yeah, rest a little bit. And maybe now you want to sit down again. And you can kind of pull your feet together and just try to let your knees come down to the side as far as they want to go. And just kind of relax in this position a little bit. Definitely did a lot on our hips in that marching workout, so give them a chance to just kind of rest on their own. Nice job, everybody. That was fun. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. Try not to make it exactly the same stuff every time so that we get some balance. Oh, that's nice. You're so welcome. Okay, yeah.